Hi guys, so today I am going to be talking about my interview experiences. As most of you know, I've been unemployed for around 6 weeks because I voluntarily decided to quit my job. Reason for that is that they were absolute arseholes and completely turned on me after like 2.5 years of working there. So the best thing for me to do was just leave. Now, the interviews that I had that I'm going to be talking about is at Outfit and at New Look. Now, I scoured the internet trying to find information on what happens in the interviews just so it was a bit more helpful, and the only thing I could find was like New Look posts on like the student room website, I think it is. It's basically like a forum where people just share stuff. Anyway, first one I had was at Outfit, and Outfit is a shop that houses loads of different brands. So it's really important that you kind of know your brands and stuff and what they're kind of showcasing at the time. So the easiest thing to do is just go on the website and do a little bit of research. I mean, you have to do your research before you go to any interview anyway. I knew that the employee is dressed in black, so it can be anything as long as it's black. So I thought the easiest thing for me to do is to dress in black so the interviewer can kind of envision me in that job role. Now, what I wore actually posted on Instagram, so if you follow me on there you'll be able to see it, but it was basically like a long black tailored dress with diamantes here, and it was about knee length. Just wore that with flat back shoes and some light bracelets and stuff. Makeup was kept simple, hair was just kind of waved and down. Really simple. You don't want to do anything too much, even though it is a fashion store, but in case you're wondering, I didn't get the job. I'll kind of explain the reasons why I think I didn't get it. Now, when I got there, the employee took me to the manager called Amy, and she actually just kind of stared at me as to be like, what are you doing here? Because she actually thought that I was a new employee waiting to start. So I felt kind of awkward, and she'd completely forgot that she was supposed to be interviewing me, which was a little bit off-putting. We were basically sat in this dingy office, which was really hot, on like those swivelly computer chairs, so it was really informal. She got out like an application form that had questions on it and asked me certain questions off it. Like, we didn't go through the whole thing. It was just questions like, what would you do in this and this situation? What experience do you have? Now, I'd been working in customer service for like 2.5 years, so I'm kind of used to stuff like that and situations. She then asked me what I was earning at my old job, as well as what kind of hours I'd be looking for. And that was pretty much it. It literally lasted like 15 minutes. And she said she'd get back to me after a week. It took her about a month to get back to me, which was really quite annoying because I pretty much knew I hadn't got it, considering it had taken so long. And then one day I finally got a letter in the post saying that I was unsuccessful, so tell me something I don't know. So the next one I went to was at New Look, and I basically got a phone call and they said that on the Friday night they were having a recruitment evening, which sounds really quite daunting. All that means is that it was a group interview on an evening, pretty much. And I was in a group of 8 people, 7 girls, 1 boy, including me. And the first task we had to do is we got given a card with a picture of a celebrity on. And this worried me because I don't really know that much about celebrities, but you don't have to worry about it because you get a picture and you get like a little brief about them and where they're going. And then you've got 10 minutes to go around the entire shop to pick them an outfit, which is so much fun. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. But I had Kerry Katona, who was going to the zoo with the kids, and I think I had a budget of £70. So I literally went with flat shoes, skinny jeans, oversized jumper, jewellery, massive bag, really practical. And then you have to go upstairs and you have to explain it in front of 2 managers as well as the other 7 people that you're kind of competing against. I personally really hate talking in front of people especially groups, when I know I'm being judged on it, because the managers are sitting there writing down notes and it's just very awkward. Now when I get nervous, I talk very fast, and I was aware I was doing it, which obviously made me more nervous, but you kind of try and control it is the best thing to do. Now there was a couple of girls that completely messed up, and I felt so sorry for, but at the same time I'm competing against them, so it was good for me kind of thing. This girl kept dropping the clothes off the hanger when she was holding it up, which I tried really hard not to laugh at. And there's a girl that was like, oh, I picked it because I liked it. You don't want to say stuff like that. You need to in detail why you picked it, about the textures, about the fabric, about the colours, about the practicality, you know, everything, and bring it back to the brief. Which I think was quite easy anyway, because I did textiles at A-level, so I kind of had a little bit of a start to that. After that we had a group task, which was a piece of paper that had on it details about a shipwreck, and then you were stranded on a desert island, and you needed to put in order these things that were most important to least important. Now this is really important because it actually shows them how well you work with other people, as well as your contributions as a group. Now I was in a group with a couple of really overpowering people, and I'm not the kind of person to speak up, but I knew in this situation I had to, so I tried my absolute hardest. But to be honest, I just kept getting like spoken over or ignored, which was really annoying. After that we had 2 minutes, or a minute I think it was, stand up in front of everyone and explain why you should get the job compared to other people. That completely threw me. I think I answered it pretty well though. I mean, there were some girls that didn't really speak much at all and could have done with properly thinking about it. I mean, you have to think on the spot, which is what I did, and I think I'm quite good at that anyway. So that wasn't too bad. And then after that they were like, if anyone's got any questions, stay, if not, go. Which I read on the internet that you kind of do the group stuff and then they'd take you off for a one-on-one interview. Now I had like practiced proper interview questions that you get asked in every other friggin' interview, but apparently not at New Look. So things like, how would you deal with this situation, blah blah blah, all of that isn't relevant. Tell us about the company, blah blah blah, not relevant. I also need to mention that the two girls that were there out of the group, 2 of them had previously worked for New Look. Not necessarily that one, I think it doesn't really matter because you learn it anyway. And one of those girls that had worked at New Look was a friend of the manager, and the other one had studied at university for a few years doing fashion, and I actually know her because she used to go to my school, and like I know how good she is. So as soon as I saw her I was just like, I'm fucked. Yeah, I don't know, like I came away from it just kind of knowing that I didn't have a chance, which I don't think was fair, because that girl that was friends with the manager was so up her arse. She really was. I don't think it was fair at all. Like, you could tell they were friends, like the way they were speaking and stuff. That just wasn't fair to me. It wasn't a fair chance for each person. What I wore for that one though was a pencil skirt, black pencil skirt with black shoes from New Look, and like a pink blouse that I wore in my 5th outfit of the day. And I just had my hair curly with these bits like out my face, and just simple makeup. I mean, a few days later I received the letter saying that I was unsuccessful, which I kind of already knew. I think that this might be helpful for some of you. I mean, if you're looking at working for them, if you've got an interview coming up, maybe it'll help. I mean, obviously I didn't get either job, but I feel like I didn't really have a fair chance in either. I mean, I've got the experience, and like I'm not crap at interviews, like, so I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it was helpful, and I'm still looking for jobs and that, so I'm not really too fussy. But I'm starting college in September, which is pretty exciting. As always, links to my Facebook, Instagram and Tumblr are down below, so if you want to come over and follow me, that would be awesome, because I update them all the time. Apart from that, I hope you have a lovely day. I will see you in the next video, which is hopefully when I get my new hair, which is really fucking exciting, for me anyway. But yeah, have a lovely day. I will see you in the next video.